guys, today is the final day of my Thanksgiving Nightmare series. I know it's kind of trailed off on views and stuff, but that's okay, because I did this just because it's fun for me to do, and I like talking about these movies, and hopefully some of you guys have stuck with me, and you like this too, and if you have, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and all that good stuff. And I'm on YouTube just because I enjoy talking about movies, and I really like the community on here as well. So, but it's the day after Thanksgiving, and I wanted to talk about ThanksKilling 3. We talked about ThanksKilling 1 yesterday, and you might be asking, well, where's number 2? There is no number 2. And I'm going to read this to you really quick. It says, in the first movie ever to skip its own sequel, this puppet-fueled follow-up to the holiday-themed cult favorite ThanksKilling follows foul-mouthed villain Turkey on a ruthless hunt for the last copy of ThanksKilling 2. So, ThanksKilling 2 is supposedly the worst movie ever, and it was ThanksKilling in space, which is ridiculous. And they were like, it's the only movie ever actually filmed in space. So he goes after this movie to get the last copy, and all this crazy stuff happens. This movie is an absolute mess of a movie. I had never watched this one. This was the first year. It is mostly puppets. If you could see the back there, it was like all I could think of is like Labyrinth or Dark Crystal, which I think is right behind me here. Labyrinth or Dark Crystal on crack. That's what it felt like this LSD trip through Labyrinth and Dark Crystal, because it's puppets and they're other worlds and they're on a quest and there's a couple human beings with them, and I did not expect that. I thought it was going to be more the same from the first, which actually to me would have been a lot better. So, because the first one was fun, it was your typical kind of slasher setup where he's killing off the college students and stuff, and we needed something else like this, because this one has robots and aliens and talking worms and, you know, a skeleton army of turkeys and, you know, like Ray Harryhausen and stuff, and like all kinds of craziness. It's got a talking pumpkin pie. It's got this old wise turkey that's kind of like Yoda. It is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. The movie didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I mean, maybe I just wasn't really, you know, into it that much, but it had some good parts at the end. There's a video game fight scene where they kind of get sucked into like an 8-bit video game, and it's got graphics, and he fights the wise turkey and stuff, which is pretty funny. But basically, this girl is in search of she's lost her mind and can't find it. She's a puppet, and I don't know what that has to do with anything, but that's what she's doing. And she goes off to, like, they encounter the turkey, and she's got this guy helping her who made this invention that like can pluck and cook a turkey and all this stuff. And we start off with the turkey, the turkey killer, and he has a family. He's got a wife and a son and all this stuff. His son ends up getting killed. He sucks his soul into a DVD case, which is the DVD case of ThanksKilling 2, and his son's like pokes out of it and like talks. It's bizarre, I'm telling you. So I don't know what else to say about this movie besides it's absolutely weird and bizarre, but there are some fun parts. I enjoyed some of it I was kind of trailing off because I couldn't stick with all the craziness that was going on. He does have a chainsaw and all kinds of stuff. There are some pretty cool kills, but there's not a lot of people that he kills because it's mostly puppets and stuff like that. So it wasn't what I was expecting at all. Had no idea, had no expectations, I guess, or didn't know what the movie was about, and I just expected more of the same from the first, and it's definitely not. The first one's like 70 minutes. This movie is like an hour. I want to say, what is the runtime on this? I want to say it's like an hour and 40 minutes, I swear. It's like way, 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 way too long. So 70 minutes is a great runtime for a movie like this. An hour and 40 minutes? Holy cow, that's way too long. So anyway, definitely see it if you haven't. I recommend checking it out. I'd love to hear your opinions on this. If you've seen this one, what do you think about it? Did you like the first one? What do you think of this one? And I know you're probably like, Ryan, really? These are your expectations for ThanksKilling films? Well, I just expected something different, I guess. So anyway, but it was still a fun way to end this whole series with these two films. Hadn't seen this one, so I'm glad I checked it out. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these Thanksgiving horror reviews. It was fun doing this and going through some movies that are fun to watch this time of year. Hopefully some of you maybe found some that you didn't know about before and all that good stuff. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, and also watch my other videos if you haven't. I also made a Thanksgiving slasher film. And it's a short film. It's only about 8 minutes long, and it's on here as well. It's called Thanksgiving Nightmare. Check that out if you haven't. And yeah, subscribe also if you haven't done that. And follow me on Instagram, Blu-ray Lantern. I love interacting with people on there. It's so much fun, especially when you have a passion for movies and all that good stuff. So, but anyway, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving holiday. And I look forward to Christmas time now and watching some Christmas movies, Christmas horror movies, regular Christmas movies. Love all that stuff. So anyway, it is Black Friday, so be careful out there if that's what you do. And I will catch you guys on my next video, whatever that will be. See you later.